Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Stoic Compass. I'm Jim Walker.
And I'm Ellie Vance. So glad you're joining us for another journey into ancient wisdom applied to modern life.
Before we dive into today's profound topic, do us a quick favor. Please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us spread these Stoic insights far and wide.
Indeed, your support allows us to continue these important conversations.
Absolutely. All right, Ellie, today we are tackling something that I think most people have a very specific and probably very wrong idea about.
Oh, interesting. And what might that be, Jim?
Wealth, what it means to be truly rich.
Makes sense.
Because, let's be honest, in today's world, it often feels like it's all about the size of your bank account or the car you drive, right?
Absolutely. I understand.
But we're diving deep into this question through the lens of Stoicism, and as you might expect, their definition is profoundly different.
Precisely.
Right.
The Stoics, those ancient philosophers of wisdom, had a lot to say about money, possessions, and what constitutes true richness.
I see.
And it's often a counterintuitive perspective.
Counterintuitive, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic thinkers, he famously said, "These individuals have riches just as we say that we have a fever, when really the fever has us." That's a powerful image.
It is. It highlights the often overlooked truth that wealth, when pursued as an end in itself, can become a burden, a master rather than a tool.
Good point. We all know those people, don't we?
True.
They have all the money in the world, yet they're miserable and perpetually anxious.
Right.
Always striving for more. It's an endless cycle.
Absolutely. Exactly. Conversely, we see individuals with modest means living lives full of joy and purpose. This illustrates the Stoic perspective perfectly. Money itself wasn't inherently bad, but it was indifferent.
Indifferent. So its value depended entirely on how it was used, and more importantly, on its hold over you.
Absolutely. Consider the slave-turned-teacher Epictetus.
Right.
He often recounted the story of a man offered a prestigious, high-paying job by Emperor Augustus.
I see.
Epictetus advised against it.
Wait, he advised against a high-paying job from the emperor? That's, bold.
It was. Epictetus saw the hidden costs.
Yeah.
The man would gain money, yes, but for what?
Exactly.
Giving up his freedom, his peace of mind, his control over his own time.
Right. The money wasn't worth the sacrifice of his autonomy.
Makes sense.
So when the man boasted his name would live on, Epictetus dryly remarked, "So will a rock you carve your name into."
A perfect illustration of the Stoic dichotomy of control.
Right.
Epictetus would ask his students, what decides whether a sum of money is good?
I see.
The money is not going to tell you.
Yeah, it won't tell you what you'll sacrifice or if you'd be happier with less. It's about what we control. Our judgments, our desires, our actions, not external circumstances like how much money we have.
Exactly. This leads us to the heart of cultivating true wealth, Stoic style. The Daily Stoic shares 3 powerful practices that can transform our relationship with money and possessions.
All right, I'm ready. Let's dig in. What's the first practice?
First, define what wealth means to you. We live in a world constantly screaming at us what a rich life should look like. Lavish vacations, designer clothes, expensive cars.
Oh, tell me about it. Social media is just a highlight reel of everyone else's best life. It's easy to get caught up in that comparison game.
True, but Marcus Aurelius reminds us, it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own.
Well, I'll be darned. That's a gut punch, isn't it?
Yeah.
We care more about what others think of our wealth than what we ourselves feel.
Absolutely. The Stoics urge us to look inward.
Makes sense.
What truly makes you feel rich?
Yeah, I get it.
For one person, it might be having fresh flowers delivered weekly, even if it costs as much as a cable bill.
That's right. Yeah, and for another, like my friend Ramit Sethi, it's never having to step into a Home Depot. I get that. My rich life might be having enough time to finally organize my garage.
Exactly. Your rich life is unique to you.
Right.
Don't let society or social media dictate it.
Makes sense.
This is about applying reason to your desires, rather than letting external pressures control them.
That makes sense. Okay, so what's the second practice for cultivating true wealth?
Second, know what enough is.
Right.
This is a profound concept, Jim.
Yeah, I see.
Seneca observed that he who has enough has attained that which never fell to the rich man's lot, a stopping point.
Absolutely, a stopping point. That's a fascinating way to put it.
Makes sense.
Because it feels like the world is constantly pushing us to get more, achieve more,
Absolutely.
be more.
It is.
Right.
That insatiable desire for more, what we call the hedonic treadmill, is a path to misery, not abundance.
Yeah, I see.
You get X, then you want 2X, then 3X.
Exactly.
It's an endless race that never provides true contentment.
True. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I remember when I finally got that new surround sound system.
I see.
For about a week, it was amazing.
Right.
Then I started thinking, what about those new speakers for the patio?
Makes sense.
It really is a treadmill.
Precisely. There's a wonderful story that illustrates this beautifully from authors Kurt Vonnegut and Joseph Heller.
Oh, I love a good story. Lay it on me.
They were at a billionaire's party.
Okay.
Vonnegut nudged Heller and made a point about their host. He said the host probably made more money that day than Heller's classic novel, Catch-22, had earned in its lifetime.
Wow, makes sense.
Heller simply replied, "I've got something he can never have, the knowledge that I've got enough."
Absolutely, that's right. Wow. The knowledge that I've got enough.
Yeah.
That, my friends, is true wealth.
Absolutely.
That's inner peace right there.
I get it.
Accepting what is and focusing on what you truly value.
Exactly. It speaks to the Stoic virtue of temperance, of moderation in all things, and realizing that external circumstances do not dictate our internal state.
Powerful. Okay, third practice.
Finally, and perhaps most strikingly, practice poverty.
Practice poverty?
Yeah.
Ellie, are we talking about, like, voluntarily roughing it? Camping in the backyard for a week?
Not quite, Jim.
My wife would kill me.
It's not about actually becoming poor, but deliberately experiencing discomfort to reduce your fear of it.
Right.
Seneca challenged us to set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress,
Yeah.
saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I fear?"
Exactly. Oh, interesting. So it's like a mental inoculation against the fear of loss.
Precisely. It's a form of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity.
I see.
Benjamin Franklin in his youth did just this.
Yeah?
He was faced with a moral dilemma that offered quick money but compromised his principles.
Right.
So, he spent a few days living on bread and water, sleeping on the floor.
And he realized?
He realized that living simply wasn't the burden he feared, giving him the courage to decline the offer and maintain his integrity. It gave him the freedom to choose virtue over easy money.
That's powerful. So it's about building resilience and realizing you don't need all the comforts to be okay.
Right.
Modern practitioners like Tim Ferriss and successful CEOs still use this.
I see.
Fasting for days or living on a shoestring budget for a week.
Right? The outcome? A profound sense of freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom to choose what you do, to do what's right.
Makes sense.
To spend time with those you love, to leave a job that makes you miserable.
Absolutely. That sounds like true wealth to me. Freedom. Not just financial freedom, but freedom from fear, freedom to live authentically.
Exactly. And as Marcus Aurelius wrote, "And if you can't stop prizing a lot of other things,
Yeah.
then you'll never be free. Free, independent, imperturbable.
True.
Because you'll always be envious and jealous, afraid that people might come and take it all away from you."
That ties back to the dichotomy of control, doesn't it?
Exactly.
What we can control are our judgments and desires, not external possessions.
True.
If we tie our well-being to things that can be taken away, we'll live in fear.
Indeed. This practice also strengthens our reason, allowing us to evaluate what is truly necessary and what is merely a societal construct of desire.
So how can our listeners apply this, in their everyday lives without actually becoming a hermit for a week?
Good question. Start small.
Right.
Perhaps deliberately choosing a simpler meal or foregoing a non-essential purchase you've been eyeing.
Makes sense.
Notice the feelings that arise.
Yeah.
Do you feel deprived or do you feel a sense of liberation?
Oh, I see. It's about being mindful of those choices and the emotional reactions they trigger.
Precisely. It's a gentle nudge towards acceptance of what is and a focus on the present moment rather than constantly striving for a future, richer state.
It's interesting how closely these Stoic practices align with what modern psychology talks about, like cognitive behavioral therapy. Challenging those ingrained thought patterns about what makes us happy or wealthy.
Absolutely. CBT often emphasizes identifying and challenging negative thought patterns, which aligns perfectly with the Stoic focus on controlling our judgments. Stoicism truly is an ancient form of practical psychology.
So, let's reflect on that.
Right.
What wealth truly means to you.
Yeah.
Is it the accumulation of more or the profound freedom that comes from knowing you have enough?
The Stoics offer a path to a truly rich life, one of contentment, purpose, and inner peace, regardless of your bank account. It challenges us to look beyond the superficial and cultivate an inner fortress of virtue.
That's a powerful challenge. And a much more sustainable definition of wealth, I think.
Indeed, and one that puts the power of defining and achieving that wealth squarely in our own hands, where it belongs.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to chew on today. I know I'm going to be thinking about what enough means to me.
Me too, Jim. And for everyone listening, we encourage you to reflect on these practices.
Right.
Define your own wealth.
Makes sense.
Know what enough is.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, practice a little deliberate discomfort.
I see.
You might just find true freedom.
Thanks for hanging out with us on the Stoic Compass. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep striving for that truly rich Stoic life. We'll catch you next time.